Hey my crafty creatures, and thank you for tuning into this video. I just wanted to take you guys kind of along the ride of me setting up my Halloween decorations, and I hope you guys enjoy this kind of video. This is going to be my first time doing this, and I'm also going to be trying to use a different way of filming and do it kind of more vlog style, so I'll see how that goes because I'm not really sure what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna do my best. But I wanted to show you guys everything that I have in this bin, and then how I kind of incorporate it into my house and some of the decor that I already have, and then where I take items out at. So here is the first bin I have, and it has a lot of the skulls and other things that I put up in the window. Sorry if you hear my dog walking in the back. He loves to walk. So I got a bunch of things. Got some rats and stuff in here. A lot of skulls. So we'll figure out where we're gonna put all of this stuff, but I also have this other bin, so let's check out what's in there. So this is the second bin that I have, and we have all the pumpkins and dragon skeletons that I have, and a couple of other decor things. I have a floral arrangement that I use for like the fall and everything. But that's pretty much everything. I have a few more things that I bought separately, and I'll show you all of those in a second. Alright, so these are probably going to be part of my DIY project, and they're just some blank dragons that you can kind of paint whatever you want. It comes with these paints and like this background and all these crystals here, but I doubt I'll use the paint for it because I feel like it might not be a good quality. But I have a bunch of other paints, and whatever I don't have I can just add to it. And then I got these here, well this here, and it's like a lawn ornament that you can just stick in the ground, so it kind of looks like the dragon's coming up out of the ground. I'm probably gonna try to figure out a way to mount it so it doesn't like fall over or anything, but we'll see how that goes. But this is the full thing. And then I also got some other stuff, so I'm going to be removing what I have here and using some other stuff too. One of my favorite things that I got was this here. It just looks so awesome. And there's probably like a little bit detail that I'll probably add because it's kind of dark, and I'll probably just brighten it up a little bit and maybe add some eye color to it. But I thought the dragon was so cool. And then their coasters. So to kind of help me decide on what I want to do in this area, I pulled everything out so that I can see everything that I have. And I'm probably going to start with the fireplace because that's kind of the easiest for me to do. I just want to sit everything out so that I can see what I want to go where. Now, I have some things that I know I'd like to put on the fireplace, and then there's some other things like I'm not really sure where I'll end up putting them up, or if I'll even put them up at all. But I just want to lay everything out in front of me so that I can see what I have. Okay, so I know one thing that I want to keep on the fireplace, and that's the floral arrangement I did, I want to say last year or the year before. Only thing is I want to switch out the vase because it has the moss in there, and I don't really like the moss anymore because it gets pretty messy when I'm trying to do arrangements in it. So I have another vase that I bought sometime last year, and I want to go ahead and change that one out for the one that I have now on the fireplace. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've had this up since actually last Christmas. So I know I want to go ahead and take this down, and I'll probably put it somewhere else because for me that's more winter theme, and I'm going more for a Halloween. Well, actually it kind of can be used for Halloween as well, but I think I might put it somewhere else. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I guess I'll just sit it with the rest of my Halloween stuff and then I'll move it according. Got these lights that are on there. I'm trying to get off. Alright, so this is from The Witcher, and I like to put a little bit of my pop figurines that pop figures that I collect into my decor throughout the year. So each year I kind of change it out, or each season I kind of change it out so that it kind of goes along with whatever theme I have going on. Don't really have much as far as dragons, but I do have a couple of characters that are from dragon related shows, so we'll see how I can figure that in. Okay, so question is, what do I put up there in its place, or even if I keep that at all? Maybe I can put, okay, so maybe I can put either this piece or this piece in there. See how it looks? You might work. We'll see. Okay, so I know I have this big dragon here, or dragon skeleton that I have here, and I also have this skull here. So probably could do either or maybe even both. Oh. Scared me over there, Yoshi. Okay, that wing is kind of making it hard for me to put it up here any other way than this, with one of the feet hanging off. Okay, that looks interesting. Not really sure if I like it. Let's see, what else do I have? I have these vines, which I know I want to put back up there. Some of them I have little fairy lights kind of going through them. And I have a few of those in this whole pile of ivy that I have going on. So I'll probably snake that around and do one going each direction, or maybe go in the same direction, I don't know. We'll see. And then I put the end going up on there, that way there's a little more height going on there. And I might actually want to add a pumpkin in there. I do have some tea lights that I could probably add into it too. I have these here. They're remote controlled, so I can turn them on with the remote that we have. So maybe I'll put that pumpkin here with a light in it. Let's see. I do have some skulls on platforms that I might want to use. Maybe off on the side. Here and here. I feel like that looks pretty good for now. Okay, so I feel like this looks good for now. I mean, of course you'll get the full look once you see the lights on it, but I think we're at a good place for the moment. Now I'm gonna move over to our entry area. See what we're gonna do there. Okay, so there is one thing I know for sure I'm gonna do over here, and that's gonna be putting those little sticky things up on the mirror. So I'm gonna go grab that and then try to figure out the placement I want to do for that. So I think I want to do it the same way I did it last year, where I had the letters arching and then I had the skull up in the front or the top of it, and then the blood splatters all over the place. So this may take me a second, but I'm going to go ahead and work on that. Okay. Add that there just to kind of start with, but I'll probably play around with some things. See what else I want to put there. Okay. Do that. Okay, that'll go there. Alright, so for some reason at this point I decided that I no longer needed to talk. I guess I was really focused on where I was going to place everything, but here you just see me putting just the random pieces that I have and just kind of figuring out where I want to place them. And then I added this pumpkin. I added the Dragon Ball that I had with this dragon skull, and then I had a container with a bunch of skeletons in it. So I just put that up on the shelf, and then I later decided to add a little bit something extra, and that'll come up pretty soon, because I thought this was looking kind of plain just how it was. And then I had these fat fairy lights that are actually kind of cool. Okay, so I have this fabric here, and I bought it a while back, but I like the kind of gothic, I guess, look it gives. So I might put that like bunched up on the bottom shelf underneath all of this stuff. And then I have these little bat lights that probably can use, and I believe this comes out as a purple light. I think I'm gonna just kind of throw that kind of haphazardly around everything on the bottom shelf. And then I'll just hide the battery box underneath the fabric here. Okay, so over here I just have just like some random things on this shelf over here in the dining kind of area. So I'll take out some of the stuff that I know for sure isn't going to stay, like these two, and I'll probably change out these flowers for, these pieces for more fall like pieces. Which I do have a couple of leaves that I can use, and maybe I'll throw a spider or two in there. Okay, so I don't really know where my leaves are, but I'm going to place this spider in there. And then place some of these pumpkins that I have. And then I have a bat or two. I'm going to figure out how to hang those from this thing. What else? Oh, I have some artwork that I might be able to use. Right here. here. I can switch that out for my spider. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have this dragon eye. I'll probably just sit that right here. Move this back a little bit. I feel like I want to put something over here on this to make it look more Halloween-y, but I'm not sure what I have. Let me go through and look and see what I can find. Okay, so I found this sign and I think it'll go perfectly in between like this, and then I just have like a thumbtack to hold it up in place. Alright, I think that looks good for this area. Okay, so now I have this area over here. It doesn't have much on it right now, but I think I have a few pieces that I can put up here. Maybe take this and set it off to the side for now. I want to leave this here because this is like a little reminder of Yoshi. I figured it kind of looks like him, so I wanted to keep that up there like year round. Let's see. Move the wolf there. Apples go along here somehow. Oh, actually kind of like that. It looks like the rats are trying to be a wolf. And this wolf actually lights up like a neon sign, so I thought that would be pretty cool, especially at night. Let's see. I have so many skulls, and it kind of matches with this over here, so maybe I can set it up a little bit on the shackle. Got that there. This is it here. It's very shallow shelf. So, yeah. I think that's all I want to do with that area, and just take this down. And I have these. Oh gosh. Okay. Hot tangled mess. Okay, so now that that's gone from there, I think I'm going to add these in here and get it up, I guess, some kind of way. Put this little guy back up here. Maybe I'll bring him down to the lower shelf. Maybe a spider for good measure. Let's move this over a little bit so you can see the spider more. I think that's good. Okay, so I have this space right next to my TV that I'm going to put a few things. I have this sign that says creepy, and a skull. I think I'm going to keep this area pretty simple because it is our subwoofer, and I'm semi-sure this is going to affect the sound, but if it does, I'll keep it there. I mean, if it does, I won't keep it there, but if it doesn't, then I'll just keep that stuff there. And let's see, I still have a bunch of stuff over here, and I'm running out of places to put them. I guess behind the speaker over here, I'll go on ahead and put a couple of the skulls and skeletons that I have. Maybe even this big guy. Right up in there. I'm not going to use that. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that as what it is right now. Maybe add the spiders just right above the speaker. So I have a couple of bats, and I'm going to add them on to this tree here. Okay, so I got rid of, well, I got a lot of the stuff put out, and I think I'm gonna take a break from this and then come back later and try to figure out some other stuff that I want to, or some other places that I want to put the rest of this stuff. I still have a few things, but majority of it's out, so that's good. I know there's some stuff I want to put in the window and maybe on the bookshelf that's behind you guys. We'll see. But I think I've covered all the areas that I really care to have done, and the rest of it's just gonna kind of go as I feel needed. I may put some stuff on the coffee table, but there's not a whole lot of space that I can put things because we already store some of our like controllers and stuff on that. But I think that was a good start. So if you guys want to see everything else that I put up, just go on ahead and check out my Instagram. Hi. Check out my Instagram, and I'll have that in the description box below, and you can see where I end up putting the rest of the stuff. But I think this is a good stopping point for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.